What's up everyone, this is Kenny here from Property Stories, and in this video today I want to share with you harsh truth of being a real estate agent. So why I suddenly want to share with you real estate agent, the harsh truth of being one, is because I've been approached with some people who are actually considering this as a career, especially in times of economic uncertainty like now, and especially after the pandemic, right? A lot of people are having a second job, they're having side hustle, which is very normal. So this is one of them that they want to consider. So I thought I'd just like to answer your questions and also just give you an account of what you can expect, all right, from an unbiased point of view. You see, before we go to the story, let me share with you what happened and how that I came about. So I was a real estate agent from October 2019 right up to October 2021. Okay, so it's about 2 years. So in that 2 years, right, the first year I went in, I was doing sub sales, which is secondary properties. Yeah, I cold calls, I do flyers, pass flyers, post an iProperty or Property Guru or whatever it is, the property website, listing websites, to get clients. This is very normal agent work. Then on my second year, I switched to purely under construction properties. But my first year, right, when I was doing mainly sub sales, I dabbled in a lot others. I did a little bit on the con. I did a little bit of room rentals also. I did rental properties. I did sale of the completed properties as well. So this is my story. So back in October 2021, I decided, yeah, enough is enough. I'm not making money. I'm losing money, and I have to fold the business of real estate. I folded the business and then went back to work. So now I'm working as of today, when you are watching this video, I'm working as a mortgage officer for a local bank. All right. So first things first, that the harsh reality that you need to understand is that most of these agents, right, that you see, they don't make 6 digits income a year. And you think 6 digit income is actually a lot. Wait till you get till the end of my sharing. Okay. Most of them, they don't. Most of them will make like what, 5,000-6,000 a month. Whatever you see, right, at the media, or they really show you the earnings, some of them is at the end of the day they didn't get their money, or they got the first year, then second year they burn out. This is very common, but most real estate agent, you can expect to be about 50,000-60,000 a year, something like that, around there. Because I do not have the official data. Real estate agents, another thing that you can see, all these professions, real estate agent, insurance agent, the recruitment is where they show you big cars, big house, right? And then what they didn't tell you is that their commission sometimes, right, is not paid by the developer. Maybe the developer is like full, or maybe the sub sales they cancel. These are things they don't tell you, okay? Or they just show you the lifestyle that they have. They didn't even tell you if the house or the car is rented. You really want to see a successful real estate agent, you ask for their income tax returns. Okay, if you didn't see the income tax returns, just assume that they are actually not earning much as much as you, about 60,000-70,000, even if it's close to 100,000. So what? Their job, right, is not easy. They are self-employed, so it's not easy, right? So that is the harsh reality of being a real estate agent. Whatever you see on social media, right, is not what it seems. The next one you must understand, everybody, doesn't matter in the office or outside there being self-employed as a real estate agent, are in it for themselves. People are inherently, naturally selfish, which is okay. When you're in office setting, you don't feel it that much, But when you are actually self-employed, right, then you realize, oh, people are really that realistic when it comes to expectations. I give you an example. Back in the day when I was doing a real estate agent work, right, there was this project that I wanted to sell. So my team actually does a lot of sub-sales. So there's this project they want to sell, so I have to join a team, right? So I joined a team and got a briefing, talk about the price, the strategy and everything. Then I asked the leader, could you share with me like how you're so successful, then you can sell so many of these units of this one project? I want to learn. So the leader actually mentioned the simple stuff, just like the very basic, but everyday prospecting, marketing, blah blah blah, these all things, which is normal, okay? So as I was doing marketing, all of us, remember, we have got no office one. We just like every week meeting, you want to come, you come. So I got wind that this leader actually organized his own meeting with his team. Yes, he has his own team. I'm different team. His own team to give them the exact like Facebook settings or marketing settings like messaging, the exact formula of he used to get the customers. This is something that he didn't tell us. Why he didn't tell us? Because if I sell, he don't get any overriding commission. He just get like maybe a small token, okay, as a project leader because they are a project leader. So at that point, right, you have to understand this is the reality. If this is the first, the person is not earning anything from you, any money from you or anything. Just don't talk about money. Just sometimes it's a favor or something. You will not get a full picture. Okay? Why does he want to spend money training someone, money and time training someone that he will never get a commission from or he will never get like a favor from? Okay, remember I'm new. Okay, so that is the reality. So you might be thinking, oh, this agency, right? Wow, they look like family. They go what holiday together. They go camping trips. They go outing together. This is the same as corporate setting. Don't get conned, okay? Corporate setting. How many of you are out there? Once you left the company, you are still in touch with some of your colleagues who are good friends, who are real friends, not just colleagues, Frankly speaking, I personally, I've been working for more than 10 years. I can count on one hand how many of them they still friends and I still keep in touch with today. Most of them forget already. Okay, they also forget me, I also forget them, we don't keep in touch. That's the reality of life. When I say people are selfish and in it for themselves, I also have experience where my own leader, not direct leader, my own leader actually undercut me. Because I was new, I don't know what's the rule like. So how it happens is undercut is like, I did the deal. The lead was he obtained the lead. I didn't know that I need to share the commission with him. Okay, so actually I got the lead previously and I did not agree to share. But the unspoken rule is that if the person gives you the lead and you say okay, that means you have to share. So I didn't know. So this leader actually went to talk to someone and say, hey, this Kenny is not steady. He don't give me my share portion because I gave him the lead. Oh, so I say, oh, okay, I didn't know that is the rules, unspoken rules. Because every company, agencies are included. You don't care whether what agency are there, they have their own unspoken rules. So the unspoken rule is that when you get referrals and you say okay, if you close, you need to give them a little bit of referral fee. I didn't know. So this leader, this established leader, he could have just said, oh, okay, this person is a new person. I had to forgo a few hundred ringgit also, just forgo, never mind. But no, must give him. So you could say that, who the hell are you? Up there earn so much money, you portray so successful, few hundred also want to count. But yes, that's the reality. Few hundred also count. Everything, every cent count. Okay? Despite all this, right, when they say teamwork, it's really teamwork because nobody is an island. Nobody is an island here means what? When I started real estate, right, and I did sub-sales, most of the time in sub-sales, right, you are following the area. So that's what I did. I was alone in Wangsa Maju, okay? So Wangsa Maju, right, and being alone in one agency, I put up ads. I don't have people that I can work with, okay? Same agency, so you can co-agency. So what happens is that, yes, I do get a lot of leads because I spend a lot of money. And money here only gets you the contact. But people will still want to see a lot of listings before they make a decision, which is normal. So being one person, I cannot compete with like team which has 4 or 5 people, or sometimes minimum 2 people, because I'm one person. The moment I bring the prospect to view, to rent or sell, the prospects, right? Other prospects call me. I say, oh sorry, can you come at another time? I cannot split myself into 2 lah. Okay? When the prospects want to come and see, I cannot split myself into 2. So no man is an island. Real estate, right? It's a team game. It's a highly team game. And being in teams, especially when it comes to money, you must be very upfront of it. Team game. It's a team game. The prospect don't care whether who brings them or who shows them what. No. The prospect, let's just say they want to rent. That means they will rent the agent who can give them the lower price. That's all. They don't care about you. They don't care whether you can pay your bills this month or not. Okay? They don't care whether you are living hand, foot, or mouth. That's your job. Okay? Your job as a real estate agent to give them choices and to show them what you have. We will talk about qualifying and prospecting later on. The next thing that you have to understand, the next harsh truth is that your leader actually makes or break you. I mean, leader here is the one that brings you into the agency, the person that you follow. Sometimes, right, the person that brings you into the agency may not be the same person you follow. Okay? So that person is the one that will actually determine whether you can continue or cannot. It's that important because as a new self-employed real estate agent, most of us need to tune our mindset here. Most of us are very used to working a 9 to 5, getting told what to do. So when you become a real estate agent, right, it's best to choose the leader that have the similar experience like you. For example, very common, I give you, is that a 9 to 5 employee. A 9 to 5 employee, maybe Monday to Friday, first in office. But Saturday, Sunday, he goes to the sales gallery, close the deals, or open doors for the prospect to come and rent or buy. Okay, you should view viewings on weekends. So this leader, the story, right, they share with you, you will find that if it's similar to your situation, at that time, it's best to follow that person because the person will understand what you're going through and how to bring you to the next level. Okay, it's different from the person that never worked before. For their life, their whole life never worked before. 18 years old, come out, become agent, or do something else, self-employed, or fail and then do agent, become successful. It's very different. Everyone has their own story. So my advice to you is that you choose the story that match you, the agency, the leader that match your story. Okay, match your situation. They have the similar experience. They can relate better. Next thing you will find is that it's really very hard to focus, especially when you are very comfortable getting a fixed paycheck 9 to 5, right? Every month on the dot you get your salary. On the dot you get your salary, you know how much. When you become a real estate agent, you don't know how much your commission is going to be that month. You don't know like how much you're going to earn that month. You always have to have deals pipeline. So that's exactly what happened in the 2 years that I was in. I'm thankful for the moratorium. If not, I tell you, I think my house also being auctioned this year. But it was a good experience. It's very hard to focus, where every time when I open the bank, login online banking, I see my money depleting and not enough coming in. So it's demotivating, and so you must be prepared for it. Okay, that is why I personally I will encourage you to start part-time. Anything you want to do, start part-time, not just real estate. Although we are talking about real estate here, anything you want to do, I highly recommend you to start part-time first, so that you don't have that kind of stress, anxiousness and stress on your head. It's very, very stressful, thinking about money, where to get. The next harsh reality out there is that you have to say things that you mean to say. Meaning, don't be afraid to speak your mind. Okay, of course, don't be such a jerk about it, Okay, don't be so obnoxious about it. You have to learn how to say your mind without having that feeling of resentment. Okay, resentment, because people can actually feel your frustration and resentment. I'll give you an example. Back in 2 years, the time where I first started, right, I follow whatever my prospect wants. Prospect say unreasonable. Example, the rent is 2,000. Everybody is listing at 2,000. The prospect say I can get at 1,000. Can you ask the owner? I did, I did ask the owner, and the owner actually scolded me and said, hey, if I want to rent at 1,000, then why I need you as an agent? I need you as an agent so that I can rent higher. Okay? You no need to rent. I give other people. So I got fired. The same thing happened. Actually, after I got scolded, right, I was like, the heck, man, I'm here busting my ass, going to try to get your unit rent out. So I So there's a tenant here who can actually afford at half of the price. Example, why not you take it? Then we both can move on. That's what I'm thinking. So I move on to another deal. That deal is a different deal. That deal is a selling deal. Okay? So it's again the same thing. The owner say I want to sell at 500k example, which is about the market price. Then I say, hey, 500k very hard to sell. Why not you just sell at 400k? Again, the owner scolded me, The owner say, if I can sell at 500k, I already sell it. Why I need you? Why paying you your 2% or 3% or your 1 month commission for what? Right? After getting fired a few times from the owners, from the tenants, from the buyers, I get fired a lot. Okay? Then I realized, maybe it's the way I talk. I already times are bad, right? MCO, and then the rental also very hard, viewings also very hard. Everybody's really stressed out, including myself. I have my own money going down, and like I said, nobody cares. People only care about themselves. So I project this resentment and frustration to the owners and also to the prospects. Okay, so within the first 6 months, I was wondering what's going on. At first, it started like okay, everything also okay, yes, until it gets to a point where I get pissed off, and really I just tell off, but I tell off in a very harsh manner. So I got fired. Then I realized, oh okay, maybe I should tone down a bit. Maybe I should try another way. So, but the point here is that you yourself, right, when you are doing anything, especially you're self-employed, sometimes people don't want to hear what they need to hear. Okay, so you have to know the balance. But the thing is about you have to be the one that sets the expectation correctly. You need to be the one that no need to mince words. You tell nicely. Some people they can accept, some people cannot. Those that cannot accept, never mind, just wish them well and go. The key here though is that the control is always within you. I chose to like speak my mind. If I don't like something, I straight away speak my mind. Okay, I don't want to mince words. We are not in employment, especially when I talk to other agents or talk to my colleague, I straight away don't mince my words one. I learned not to because mincing my words only get me into trouble. And also, if you mince your words and give sky high promises to these owners and prospects, what do you think will happen? They'll just say, all agents same one. All agents same one. They can just say whatever they want to get the listings first, because what they want is just the pictures only. When you're starting as a real estate agent, you will receive a lot of offers, to refer partners to be your they want you to refer like leads. For example, contractors, maybe they want you to refer whoever want to furnish their house, refer to them. Okay, they will give you a referral fees and all. And then some of the partners, they may want to partner you. They know you're focusing in one area. They might want to partner you to explore the area and also conquer the area. Discuss upfront what is the role. And a partnership right here means 50-50. Don't be afraid to tell your partner off if the partner is not doing their work or the partner is not putting their weight. This is not what happened to me. What happened is that I didn't know all this. I thought it's just it's a way this thing's done. So the story is like this. I was in a partnership with a more senior agent. And this senior agent was telling me, okay Kenny, why don't you just go and get the listing first? I will go and focus on other area. And then when you get listing, right, we share. I put it on my portal. You put it on your portal. So see whoever get there, we split the shares 50-50. Now that I think about it, right, is in a way I was being taken advantage of because I didn't know what to do. How can I be the one spending my time to collect the listing, collect whatever listings are? They call it listings. The properties that is for sale or for rent, they call it listings in real estate term. So how can I spend the time cold calling, and then going up and down rentals, and take photos, and then pass to you just like that? And while you are focusing on the other area, you tell me nicely you're focusing on the other area, and I agreed. Looking back, I really did not know that is not the right way Okay, so whatever it is, please, you have to talk upfront. If the partner is not putting the weight in terms of time and money, might as well just call it off early. And you will have a lot of hard conversations like this. Okay, especially firing your partner or breaking up the partnership. Just like breaking up in a relationship, it hurts, okay? But it's a necessity. Don't let it go too long and you build resentment, and the relationship cannot salvage. Even friends also cannot happen. That is very bad, alright? Looking back at this, right, I think I should have actually spoke to my leader early about this, about how the partnership is before it went too late, because he definitely will give me some of his insights. That is why sometimes I understand why real estate agents like to work alone. Nowadays, I personally I like to work alone as well, because when I work alone, I do not depend on anybody. But working alone can only get you so far. Okay, so next up is unethical practice. For this one, I have a lot of stories. Unethical practice, like what? Very common one, the most common is undercutting. What happens undercutting? Say today, let's just say I bring a prospect to rent a house, okay? Then when I go and see this prospect, right, it's actually brought by an agent. So agent will, and myself and another agent will go to see the house. After that, when I call the agent, then the agent say, hey, the prospect don't want the house. Even though when viewing time, the prospect actually say really interested and want to rent the house. Okay? Then at the end of the day, you will find out that the same prospect is actually staying at the building, the same building that you are trying, the same unit that you are trying to rent out, and is rented out by that agent that came and bring to see. Okay, it happens a lot in real estate, where they come posing as an agent, then maybe the agent just take your prospect away, and the worst part is that the prospect, right, actually will go to the agent to rent the same unit that you actually showed, and you don't get anything. You get zero deals. Out there is every man for himself, every woman for himself. This is a very common underhanded tactic that a lot of agents are using. And you can't stop them. No point complaining, no point fretting away, no point crying over it, crying foul. The practice, this unethical practice has been known for a very long time, and the government also cannot do about it, nothing about it. Okay, what you can do is just to next time just blacklist and don't go and reveal any sensitive information upfront. Some of the unethical practice that I cannot stand, one of the worst one is, I feel, is that you cut your own commission. You throw referrals commission. I have this listing. Previously, I have this listing for about 1 million. Okay, 1 million ringgit. That is the lowest price anybody can get, any agent can get. So I had this prospect contact me. Hey Kenny, I want to buy the house. How much is it? I said 1 million. Then I say, hey, okay, 1 million. The other agent also give me the same thing, but can you give me extra 10,000, because the agent is giving me 1 million and plus the extra 10,000. Then I was thinking, how come got extra 10,000? Then I realized, actually my commission is 2% on 1 million, which is 20,000. So this agent take his own commission, 10,000, pass to the buyer for him to close the deal. Then he asked me, I said no, which is unfortunately quite common. This is actually a race to the bottom. It doesn't benefit anybody. Okay, you owners and sellers, you may think it benefits you because you pay very low agent fees. Okay, but if you pay low agent fees, the agent motivation you get also not there. They are just there for a quick buck to build their name, then that's it, they go. The next time you want to good deals, I don't think you will find these people. Okay, for buyers also, you don't expect much of the service. Once they get the deal, they go. How much are you paying them? How much are you paying them? No, you don't pay them anything. Then as long as they get the deal for you, they got the close for you, you don't expect them to follow up for anything on your end. To the real estate agents out there, if you're doing this or you know people are doing this is really will kill your industry, because as long as you compete on price, you're going to competing on who can earn lesser. It's not logic, doesn't make sense. You're going to kill the industry, kill your own career as well. Please stop doing that. Okay, charge whatever you need to charge, unless you feel that you do not have any value to bring to the owners. Then the owner has a right to actually press your price. suppress your service fees. For that case, level up, skill up, and find a new owner, or come back to the same owner and try to tackle and see whether you can come to a middle ground or not. People tell you doing real estate, you are more free, right? Because you don't have to work the 9 to 5. So after work, 9 to 5, you're already very tired. Sometimes you have to OT. Real estate agent or even any self-employed, congratulations, you got no 9 to 5, you know. Which is very good. You can decide on time. You work 24/7, okay? There's no such thing as not working. Because your mind will be thinking, where am I going to get my sales? Where am I going to get this rental, this month bills? I got this month bills, how to pay? You'll be thinking like that. So what I mean by 24/7 here is, the day that you're not doing viewing, on the day that you're not doing phone calls, or on the time that you're not doing these two, you're always doing something. Now, real estate agents, everybody is online, business is online. So their marketing never stops. Their marketing never stops. They have to focus on marketing. They have to focus on getting clients ASAP. So there's no such thing as 9 to 5. When you come to self-employed, especially you're a real estate agent, very competitive, no 9 to 5. You work 24/7. That being said, I have found that you have to set your own boundaries. If you do not set your own boundaries, right, the prospect won't. Okay, they will contact you at 12 a.m. I have even calls at 12 a.m., 12 a.m. at night about the rental properties. But these days, I don't care already. I don't set calls. I don't pick up calls after 10 p.m. I set the time. When I set, I also don't pick up calls. I don't pick up messages or reply messages after 10 p.m. I have to stick to it. Listen, if you do not respect your own boundaries that you set for yourself, you don't expect anyone here to respect your boundaries. You have to tell them. So you just reply the message or put an auto reply like what I do on WhatsApp Business. So people may be asking, hey Kenny, if you don't reply fast, then the prospect will go to agents. Go lah. There's so many prospects out there. If you don't respect my time, then sorry, we cannot work together. Because remember this, the first thing that you need to take care of, especially when you're self-employed, is yourself. If you are sick, you cannot earn money, you cannot do viewing. That's it. Okay? So get good rest and set boundaries for yourself. Next thing you need to know is that you are responsible for every single thing. And I mean every single thing. Whether it's your success, whether it's your failure, you are responsible for all of it. Marketing strategies, what happened, prospecting, whatever you do, the daily activities. Nobody is going to tell you what to do. Nobody is going to tell you, okay, Kenny, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. you work on this. No. There's no boss, nothing. You decide. You are the boss. Your dream has come true. You are the boss. And a lot of people actually, when they got into self-employed, myself included, when in real estate, I find that I'm a bit lost. Yes, I work in sales, okay? But every month I do have a structure, like a target to hit. But when you go and work as a real estate agent, I suddenly find that, okay, I got too much free time. Especially now at that time I'm CEO, right? We were all at home and really too much free time. I don't know what to do. I was doing marketing and there's only so much I can do in a day. And you're also responsible for your own expenses, your finances, your taxes, everything you're responsible. You cannot say that you don't know about this, you don't know about that. If you want to take the burden off your thinking, just stay at a 9 to 5 office job. It's very comfy and you will actually outsource half of your headaches to your employer. Last but not least, I'm doing this video, right? The first and foremost that you need to understand is not to discourage you, not to discourage you from doing real estate or anything at all. This is just my personal account. I didn't make it, doesn't mean you won't make it, okay? I didn't make it, I have my time, my reasons and my time. Always lah, Everybody that don't make it sure got reasons, right? Everybody that make it also got reasons. So you choose your reason. I'm here to share with you my personal account of real estate. Okay? And yes, although the top there I shared things are not looking good for me in real estate. Do I regret it? The answer is no. I don't regret it actually. If in fact I'm glad that I actually took the chance. At least I know that it's not for me. And you know what? I found something I want to do, which is what you're doing now. Watching me on this YouTube channel. I prefer to do content creation. I want to do content creation. I want to focus on online business and do content creation. That is what I found I want to do while banging my head on the wall in real estate. I'm really glad that I did go to real estate. Actually, it taught me a lot of things, which I can share with you in another video. Alright? So for now, if you like this video, do hit the subscribe button down below and check out the links down below. My book is there and also the Shopee links down below. And whenever you buy something from Shopee or Lazada, I may get a small commission, and there is no cost to you to support this channel. Once again, this is Kenny here from Property Stories. I wish you well, I wish you happiness and all the best in whatever you do. I'll see you again next video. Bye bye.